Y'all, I miss you so much. I love you so much. I'm here. I'm bored without you guys in my life, but we still gonna learn. So shout out to all of you guys who have been making sure that you're still getting your work done, um, even though we are not together physically at work. I'm sorry, at school. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go over the first lesson for this week, which is context clues. So you should be in the classwork, excuse me, that says March 23rd at the top. Context clues are super important in making sure that we're sharpening our vocabulary skills. So it's always going to be a skill that you need. I'm going to start at the top in that gray box that says review context clues and just go over some of the key points that's going to help you be successful with this. So, throughout this entire packet, you're going to get throughout this entire document, you're going to get this question that says, which word has the most similar connotation to ambitious as it is used in this passage? So, ambitious is just the example for this. The definition of connotation is there in the box, but if we rephrase it, all I'm saying to fill in that blank, all this means is which word has the most similar meaning to ambitious as it is used in the text, in the passage. So, criteria for success. In order to be successful with this, guys, you reread the passage, plug in each new word from your answer choices, and then determine which new word has the closest meaning to the original word. Okay? So, right now I'm on the model. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to walk you through how I am determining which one of these answer choices is right. Since at least 4000 BCE, people have worn jewelry made of gold. These days, however, gold is used for reasons other than just decoration. Gold is malleable, so it can be molded into many forms. This makes gold ideal for use in many modern technologies. So, I'm looking for the meaning of the word malleable. I'm going to plug in the first one, which the first answer choice, which says extremely heavy. So, gold is extremely heavy, so it can be molded into many forms. I know that that's not right, you guys, because something that is extremely heavy is not easy to be moved, nor is it easy to be easily shaped. So, I know that that's not right. So, moving on to answer choice B. Gold is very valuable, so it can be molded into many forms. Although gold is valuable, that's not the characteristic that we're paying attention to in this example. So that's not it either. C says gold is delicate or fragile, so it can be molded into many forms. That's actually the opposite because something that is delicate or fragile will break if you try to change, like mold it into another form. And then answer choice D says gold is easily shaped, so it can be molded into many forms. Easily shaped, kind of like if you think about clay, you can mold it into different shapes. So that is the correct answer choice. Correct one is D. Gold is easily shaped, so it can be molded into many forms. You're going to type your answer where it says my answer. Just type answer choice D, easily shaped. And then my evidence. I also highlighted it in the example. My evidence is I know because in the text it says that it can be molded into many forms, and to be molded means to be easily shaped. So that's what I would type there in that example. Okay? You can type it in yourself. So, moving down to the practice. For the practice, you guys, I'm just going to read the passage. Um, you all see which word you're looking for a connotation for. After I read it, I want you to pause the video. Don't cheat. And I want you to pick your own answer choice and then unpause it. And I'm going to let you know whether or not you got the right answer. Okay? Do not cheat. Don't just keep watching the video to get the answer because that's not going to help you. Okay. First one. In 1773, the British Parliament passed the Tea Act, which would have given the East India Company a monopoly of the American colony's tea market. The American colonists feared that this special advantage would allow the company to control tea sales. In defiance of this act, The colonists resisted the British by either turning ships away from ports or threatening ships with violence. The Sons of Liberty, a group dedicated to protecting the rights of colonists, led an unforgettable demonstration. They put their plan into action on the night of December 16, 1773. While in disguise, they boarded 3 ships in the Boston harbor and destroyed over 90,000 pounds of tea by throwing it overboard. Today, this famous event is known as the Boston Tea Party. Number 2. Which word has the most similar connotation to defiance as it is used in the passage? Pause it, pick your own answer, and then come back to the video. I'm paused. Okay, just kidding. Defiant. If you picked answer choice B, you are correct. Defiance means opposition. Opposition is like someone who opposes or goes against something. They were defiant of the act, meaning they didn't agree with it. Um, so they were acting in a way that showed that they didn't agree with it. Okay, so it's not that they're uncertain about the act. They know what the act is. They just don't agree with it. It's not obedience because that's actually the opposite. They're not obeying the new law, nor is it lack of interest. That answer choice is just there to throw you off. So the correct answer is B. Okay, let's scroll down to example number 2 or practice number 2. Again, listen to me read it, pause it, and then pick your answer choice, and then unpause the video to see if you picked the right one. Lichen is composed of 2 organisms, an algae, and a fungus. The fungus acts like a sponge, holding on to water and the algae needs. At the same time, the algae is constantly turning sunlight into energy. So the fungus, which cannot perform the function for itself, benefits from an unwavering energy source. Lichen has, in turn, a relationship with the tree that it grows on. The tree provides lichen with a place to grow, but the tree is unaffected. Which word has the most similar connotation to unwavering as it is used in the passage? Pause, come back, and see if you got the right answer. If you picked answer choice A, you are correct. Unwavering means something that does not stop. So this sentence is saying that the energy source doesn't stop. Okay, so my answer is going to be A, steady. And then for evidence, I know because unwavering means that something does not stop. And the sentence is saying that the energy source is steady, so it doesn't stop. Okay? Finish the rest on your own. Do your best. Call me during my office hours to check to see if your answers are correct. Okay? You can call me tomorrow. Like if you get to this a little bit later today, just call me tomorrow at 10 o'clock, between 10 and 10:30, to see if you got the right answers. Okay? Love you. See you tomorrow.